Hello and welcome to Student Success Manager training for faculty. Today in this training we will go over how to log into the system and how to submit alerts on students that are in your classes. Before we show you how to log into the system, we'd like to introduce you to the Student Success Manager Resource Center Moodle page. From this page you will be able to gain access to different links, including the link to get into the system, a link on how to submit alerts, this video, a training PowerPoint, and also access to any feedback or questions that you may have about the system. This is one way that you can gain access into the system. By clicking the link to Student Success Management for faculty, it should automatically bring you to your class page. A link will also be emailed to you whenever reminders for alerts go out throughout the semester from Dustin Daigle. From this page, you will be able to see in the top left corner all the classes that you teach in the current term. If you teach multiple classes will occur. Please be aware that during alert checks, we are only asking that you submit alerts for your 100 and 200 level classes. From this screen, you will be able to see your class roster. You can see your students by name, their ID, and their class level. If you want to submit an alert on a student, simply click the checkbox next to their name. After you click this box, a selection will come up on the right-hand side that says Select Alert Type. From here you can pick Applause, At Risk, Excessive Absences, or Not at Risk, or Other. Here is the list of the alerts that you can submit on your students. You can submit an excessive absence alert. This will let the student know of any absences that are worthy of noting, or if they've never attended class, or if they're frequently tardy. An at-risk alert is deemed as any behavior that will make the student at risk of failing your class, whether it's failed exams or any other behavior that you deem as making the student worthy of an intervention from an advisor. Select students who receive at-risk alerts may be reached out to by our intervention team in the Academic Success Center to have a one-on-one meeting and develop an academic improvement plan for your class. Another alert is not at-risk alerts to notify students who are doing well in your class that they are on the right track. We also have the option for an applause alert. This is to notify your student that they're doing a great job, they're doing exemplary work, or any kind of marked improvement or anything that you consider worthy of praise. The most important alerts that we want our students to be aware of are excessive absences, at risk, and not at risk. Another alert that may be beneficial to you is the other alert. In this alert, you can submit an alert on a student without the student actually knowing that there's something submitted. So in other words, the other alert goes straight to an advisor where they can deem whether this alert is worthy of intervention or not. Each alert will trigger a specific email response to the student. So a student who is marked with an excessive absences alert will get a totally different email than a student that is marked with an at-risk alert. As I said previously, every alert is automated to send an email to the student, but certain students are being identified when they are marked at risk that may deem worthy of an intervention from an Academic Success Center advisor. So now let's talk about actually submitting an alert on a student. Let's say, for example, I wanted to submit an at-risk alert on this student here. I would check the box next to their name, click at risk on the select alert type, and then I would click next. From here you have the option to put notes. It's completely optional. The student is not able to see the notes. Only the advisor who receives this alert can view the notes. So I'll click next. It will give you a review and submit so you'll know exactly who the student is, and it would also normally tell you who the advisor or the alert owner is. Once you review, you can click submit alerts and it will submit all the alerts you have checked. Another useful tool that you can use in this system is you can submit alerts from multiple students at one time. So let's say I wanted to submit an at-risk alert on 3 of my students after grading my first exam. I would select the 3 students by their names, select at risk, and then click Next. Please be aware that if you do provide comments for one alert from multiple students, it will send that same comment for each student. So for example, if I wanted to put failed exam 1 and it applies to all these students, that would make sense. If I wanted to submit notes specific to Tyler, then if Brenna and Cameron are also tagged, they'll also get Tyler's notes. So please be aware of that when you're submitting your alerts. This is a great tool to use if you're crunched for time and you need to submit grades as quickly as possible. The only downfall is you cannot submit multiple alerts on one singular student. So for example, if I wanted to mark Tyler of being at risk and having excessive absences, it only lets me select one at a time. But if you would like, you can submit the at-risk alert, go back, and then submit a separate excessive absences alert if you think it's necessary. Usually if you mark them at risk, the alert goes straight to an advisor, and from there we can reach out to the student to find out ways that we can help them or why they're failing in the class. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always refer to the Student Success Manager Resource Center on Moodle or contact Dustin Daigle, who is the Academic Advisor and System Analyst for this system. We hope you learned a lot from this training, and we hope that you enjoy using it in the future. Thank you and have a great day.